Well, we did it, guys. 5,000 subscribers. Incredible. How's it going, guys? And welcome to yet again another episode of Coffee Talk. Out here in the tiny cabin, sitting out here on the hopeful homestead. And as many of you know, my name's Chad, and there's now 5,000 of you who have decided to subscribe to this channel. And I am incredibly grateful for that, especially considering the fact that I just started making videos regularly for this channel 2 months ago. That's just incredible. That's just ridiculous. I've done YouTube in the past for a couple of different ways, different purposes before, and I never saw this kind of growth and this kind of excitement for a channel that I've been a part of. And I am just incredibly grateful for every single one of you who've decided to subscribe and stick around and hang out with me in my little cabin talking about all the difficult things in life, you know, all the fun stuff too. And I'm really excited because I was hoping to do this through these coffee talks. I was hoping to be able to connect with some people and to start to build a little bit of a community here before we started building out here. I wanted to document that whole process. I planned to make videos about every part of the construction process and setting up life out here. And I want to do that to share it with you guys, to have fun doing that, because I enjoy making videos. It's a creative outlet that I have that I enjoy, and I'm happy that there's people who apparently enjoy it too. Also because these will be awesome memories to have documented for me and my family to be able to watch, you know, 10, 20, 30 years from now, look back on all the intricate processes that were going into play for building our forever home that we end up living in the rest of our lives. So that'll be cool to have. I'm excited to basically build a legacy of the hopeful homestead and the journey that will be this property and everything we plan to have it represent and all that it will mean to us for our family and friends. These videos will serve as a legacy. You know, my two little girls, when they're grown and have their kids, these videos will, in theory, be accessible to their kids to go back and watch their grandpa as we were building everything when we were young. How cool is that? I love that. And those kids will probably think their grandpa had a problem with an addiction to coffee with how much I'm out here drinking coffee in this cabin. But I wanted to say thank you for subscribing, for always hitting, you know, you guys hit the like button like crazy, you leave comments like crazy. And I wanted to do this as a thank you video, but also to give you a little channel update, because I don't want to just be a gun tuber. I don't want to just talk about guns and talk about, you know, some other things on the side. I will always, because firearms are a huge part of my life as the protector of my family, and obviously being here with the homestead and all the wildlife we have to deal with, you know, threats wandering onto the property, hunting as well. You know, firearms are going to be a regular staple of the homestead. But I want to expand and make more videos about other things. I want to start making weekly vlogs. So I'm going to start making weekly vlogs that are completely different the way they're filmed than these coffee talks. I'm still going to do the coffee talks. I'm still going to, if you remember back in the beginning of these videos, these coffee talks are all about fatherhood, faith, and freedom. And, you know, firearms fall under that freedom category. And I'm going to continue talking about guns. And I'm also going to talk about other topics that fall under the fatherhood, faith, and freedom, you know, categories. I want to keep diving into scripture, keep diving into, you know, best practices as for life as husbands and dads. I want to build a community through these coffee talks that really speak to all the husbands and dads out there, that allow us to really have a place, a common ground area to be able to hash out all of the things we got to deal with. And then to pass the time by while we're building everything, I will be doing updates and filming all of the processes of everything we're doing on the homestead here. But another thing I want to do and I want to start making videos about is camping. I love camping. I love coming. Obviously, I built this cabin to camp out here on the property. I love going camping in other places too. I love exploring and seeing what God created. I love going to all the cool places of Florida that are out there, both natural and man-made, are awesome. So I think I'm going to, in addition to those weekly vlogs, start making a little, you know, maybe some outdoor adventure videos with you guys, bringing you guys along for all those adventures. Whether it's camping out here on the homestead or hopping in my family's VW van. We have one of the new electric VW vans, and I've built a little camping insert for that to be able to go camping in that thing. Maybe we can go check out some of the state parks in Florida and maybe go to the Everglades, you know, National Park, do all kinds of cool stuff, and, you know, bring my guns and film the adventures as they happen. So that's what I'm thinking of doing here. I'm going to start a weekly vlog. In addition to these coffee talks, I might dial the coffee talks back a little bit. We've been doing coffee talks at least 5 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. I think I'm going to start making maybe 3 coffee talks a week, so that I'm still having these chats with you guys. We're still going to talk about guns, and I do plan on doing one or so a week gun review. Less about topical around guns, but those videos are going to be like talking about you know, the Colt Cobra that I use as my snub nose pocket carry gun. I'll do a review of it and actually take it out on the range and film some target practice with it, and then start doing that with all the other guns I have, and then all the guns I'm a gun collector. So as I acquire new guns, I'll make reviews about them and show you guys what they're like to shoot and how I plan to actually put them into practice for the property out here and for the homesteads. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just announcing a thank you for everything so far and announcing my plans to keep doing these coffee talks. I'll be doing gun reviews once a week and doing a weekly vlog as well. So I hope you guys who've been here along the way so far will enjoy those, and I'll look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comments once I start posting those. But thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing, all 5,000 of you. And this seems to be, you know, just the start of something big here. And I'm really excited to see what we do and as we grow this channel and as we build this hopeful homestead. So thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. And again, click right here if you want to go see all the stuff we plan to build here out on the property. I did a whole video breaking down all the stuff we're going to be building and actually showing you some of the mock-ups for some of the designs for the house and the garage and barn and everything. So go click on that, and I'll see you in that video. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.